Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge.
We'll be quick. We'll be quick. Good morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Prince Edward Island.
He's like, it's so nice.
My name is Kathleen Casey, and it's my pleasure to be the Speaker of the Legislative Assembly. Your Royal Highnesses, Honorable Premier Giz, Dr. Kate Ellis-Giz, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome their Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, to historic Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, and Province House National Historic Site. As Speaker of the Legislative Assembly, I take great pride in my role in maintaining the legacy and tradition in responsible government in Prince Edward Island. It has been 160 years since Prince Edward Island was granted responsible government from the British Empire, but our ties to the monarchy and British parliamentary system are still reflected greatly throughout our legislature. One doesn't have to look very far to see the evidence of the special relationship between Prince Edward Island and the monarchy. The names of our many municipalities and community buildings reflect our link to the monarchy. And of course, Prince Edward Island itself was named in honor of Edward, the Duke of Kent and father of Queen Victoria. Charlottetown is historically known as the birthplace of Confederation, so it is fitting that we're hosting this celebration here today. In fact, the Charlottetown Conference, which led to the creation of Canada, was held right here at Province House, National Historic Site. It was in 1864 when the Fathers of Confederation made the historic walk up Great George Street to discuss the idea of forming this great nation. And I invite all of you here today to come back to celebrate our 150th anniversary in 2014. Although we're proud of our history, Prince Edward Island is always looking forward to the future, and I believe today's celebrations will further strengthen the ties between Prince Edward Island and the royal family. It's also an opportunity for Islanders to learn about the important role the monarchy continues to play in our country's history. On behalf of Prince Edward Islanders, welcome to our province. We hope you enjoy your visit, and it allows you to gain appreciation for our storied history and our rich heritage. It is now my pleasure to invite the Honorable Robert Giz, Premier of Prince Edward Island, to the podium.
Your Royal Highnesses, Speaker Casey, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege, on behalf of my wife Kate and all Islanders, to welcome Your Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, to beautiful Prince Edward Island. I am more than confident that your tour of our province will offer both of you a glimpse of this unique and beautiful province, our rural heritage, our warm hospitality, and our wonderful landscapes. Je suis confiant que cette tournée de notre province vous permettra d'apprécier notre province, notre patrimoine rural, notre chaleureuse hospitalité, et nos magnifiques paysages. Your Royal Highnesses, we are rich in culture. Our Celtic, Mi'kmaq, and Acadian heritage each contributes to its own unique flavor, to a society that is increasingly diverse and growing more so by the day. Of course, much of our history is shaped by our relationship to the monarchy, and we proudly remember many visits by the royal family to Prince Edward Island. In recognition of your wedding and your visit to our province, and the sturdy ties between the island and the monarchy, the government of Prince Edward Island is pleased to establish the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge Legacy Fund. This fund will provide an annual scholarship to an island student who is attending post-secondary education. Further, this fund will provide grants to non-profit organizations that embody the causes to which your Royal Highnesses offer support. Your commitment to improving the lives of young people, the support for servicemen and women, your dedication to conservation efforts is a great inspiration. And I believe your commendable activities on behalf of so many are reflected in the community spirit of our beautiful province. Your Royal Highnesses, the theme of your Canadian tour, Moving Forward Together, is so fitting. As Islanders, we have always been unified in our sense of purpose, and we are moving forward together with firm confidence and resolve. And as Islanders, we thank you for your decision to make our province part of your journey together. And I want to wish all the best to the newlyweds. On behalf of all Islanders, thank you again for joining us, and I hope you will consider a return visit to our province in 2014 when we celebrate the 150th anniversary of the Charlottetown Conference here in the birthplace of Canada. To conclude, having been married now for 5 glorious years to my beautiful wife Kate, I have one small piece of advice for the Duke of Cambridge. This wisdom has helped me a lot over the last 5 years. Your Royal Highness, it's very important to remember that Kates are always right. It is now my distinct pleasure to welcome to the podium Your Royal Highness, the Duke of Cambridge.
Thank you, Premier and Fathers of Confederation. Merci, Monsieur le Premier Ministre et les Pères de la Confédération. It is quite a moment for Catherine and me to be standing here in Atlantic, Canada, in front of Province House, where Canadian Federation was forged. Quel plaisir de goûter à la douceur de l'île et ses traditions Mi'kmaq, acadiennes et celtiques parmi plusieurs autres. Here in the crucible of Canadian nationhood, we look forward to meeting many of you. We have both so looked forward to this day and discovering more about your beautiful island. We are also delighted that you have chosen to inaugurate a scholarship in our names. Thank you for this wonderful and generous welcome. Merci pour votre accueil charmant et chaleureux.
Thank you so much, Your Royal Highness. We look forward to a long-lasting friendship with you and the Duchess of Cambridge. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in thanking the Confederation Center Youth Choir and the Confederation players for the role they have played in this morning's ceremony. Thank you so much. Following the ceremony, their Royal Highnesses will conduct a walkabout before making their way down Prince Edward Island's National Historic Streetscape, Great George Street, in the State Landau, accompanied by the RCMP musical ride. At the base of Great George Street, their Royal Highnesses, accompanied by Premier Giz and Dr. Kate Ellis Giz, will enjoy a special performance of Canada Is by the Confederation Centre Young Company. And it is now my honor to introduce Prince Edward Island flower bearers, Miss Haley Perry, 10 years old, of Pleasant Grove, and Miss Tori McSwain, age 10, from Montague, to present flowers to Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Cambridge.
Break the queue here. Ernie and back here. I'm not going to break this queue.
At this time, I would like to thank everyone for coming out today and joining in this wonderful celebration. Let's give their Royal Highnesses another warm Prince Edward Island welcome. Enjoy your day.